The spoon didn't just strike my temple, it detonated a decade of swallowed insults. One heartbeat, the holiday banquet was a golden blur of clinking crystal and overlapping boasts. The next, the room imploded into a vacuum so complete I heard the candle flames hiss. My niece Harper, 9 and armed with adult venom, locked eyes with me across the linen runway. "Mom says you're the charity case," she declared, voice pitched for the back row. "That's why your shoes are from last season and we fly private." 15 relatives turned to stone. Then my brother-in-law Trent barked a laugh that rattled the chandeliers. Mom's diamonds jittered like ice in a shaker. Cousin Lila actually snorted. My sister Lauren raised her champagne flute in mock salute. "Harper, darling," inside voices. "But you said it at brunch," Harper insisted. "Finish your duck," Lauren purred, lips curled in victory. I laid my napkin down like a white flag I had no intention of honoring, slipped into my coat, and stepped into the December sleet. The mansion behind me shimmered, blessed, family first, grateful heart. My old Civic coughed to life and carried me through slush and silence. 11:07 p.m. Lauren, left early because a child repeated facts. Drama queen. Lauren, some of us built empires. Stay in your tax bracket. I unlocked the fireproof drawer beneath my drafting table. Inside, a crimson folder labeled Lauren, 29 Sycamore Crest. 5 years ago they were hemorrhaging: crypto crash, IRS liens, private school tuition overdue. Every lender slammed the door. I transferred $490,000, took title, and wrote a seller carryback, $2,750 monthly, 6-year runway, buyout locked at purchase price if payments never slipped. Lauren had wept on my balcony at sunset. You're rewriting our future." Tonight she'd rewritten the past. Emily floated the escrow deposit. They were 61 days delinquent. I'd sent smoke signals, texts, certified mail, a singing telegram they'd laughed off at book club. The note's demand clause pulsed like a vein, 31 days late and I could call the remaining $401,000 tomorrow. I emailed my counsel, Priya. Draft acceleration notice. Full balance due in 8 days or file lease pendants. Sent 11:58 p.m. Priya by 5:41 a.m., courier dispatched. Still green light? Green. The siege began. Lauren. Trent. Mom. Great-Aunt Delphine, who still owed me $400 from 2019. I let voicemail gorge. 6:19 a.m., Trent, our lender says the note's in default. System error, obviously. Me, your lender is me. See signature page 3. Trent, this is blackmail. Me, this is math. Lauren rang at 6:33, voice raw from screaming or sobbing. We can't conjure $401,000. The kids will learn consequences faster than they learn to sneer. We're leveraged. Trent's VR startup. Just leased a Lamborghini. Saw the reveal reel. The line went colder than the sleet. Day 2, Mom arrived unannounced, mink dripping on my marble. You're torching your sister's life over words? Over 61 days of contempt and a silver spoon to the skull. She faltered. Lauren said you gifted the down payment. Lauren says whatever keeps the crown polished. The assessor says I'm fee simple owner. Day 5, their broker floated $80,000 wired today plus arrears over 18 months. Priya forwarded, I killed it with 2 letters, N-O. Day 7, Lauren appeared at my glass-walled studio after dark, cheeks wind-burned, eyes swollen. She carried a single page trembling in her gloved hand. I scripted an apology, she whispered. I was drowning in shame and chose cruelty as a life raft. I taught Harper you were disposable because admitting I needed you would capsize my ego. I'm grotesque. Forgive me. I let the silence stretch until the city lights blurred. Forgiveness has terms. Hope flickered. Payments dropped to $3,100, late balance amortized over remaining term. Automatic draft, first of the month, no grace. New Year's Eve, you host. You read that apology aloud, then add the truth: who bought 29 Sycamore Crest, who carried you for 5 years, who could have auctioned your chandelier dreams on the courthouse steps. One skipped beat, one eye roll, one late transfer, sale proceeds. Clear? Lauren's nod was a marionette on frayed strings. Crystal. I texted Priya, the modification writer. Poured a finger of mezcal, watched snow erase the skyline. The spoon had opened the wound, the deed cauterized it. Mercy isn't surrender when you draft the covenant, and the codicil. New Year's Eve would sparkle for entirely new reasons.